Hello everybody and welcome to Enjoy the Silence meditation. In this session we are going to be talking about why meditation is such an effective practice. And let me share with you a little bit of what I have been experiencing from the very beginning of my practice, right? So when I started taking the time to pay attention to the mind, to the body, so what happens, no? What happens when we pay attention to something? I started to observe. I started to understand a little bit the processes of the mind. I started to see that I was able to move my attention to wherever I wanted it to be. I could move my attention to, like, from the sounds, maybe to the breath, maybe to the sensations in the body, and really to understand that when you pay attention to something, it doesn't mean that everything else disappears. No, when you pay attention to your breath, that only means that you can contain this attention to the air that goes in and out from your body, but you're still aware of what is around you. So you're still aware of the sounds, you're still aware of your thoughts, you're still aware of your body, you're still aware of everything that is around you. And that's totally normal, that's totally fine. Sometimes it's going to feel like everything is a distraction, but we're going step by step, and we are going to work with the awareness, and we are going to be working with our concentration. So once we pay attention to the breath, let's say in this case, and we realize that there's thoughts, no? Because there's always going to be thoughts. Our mind is always going to be active. This is what the mind does, no? Creates and thinks all the time. So instead of feeling that we are getting distracted by a thought, we remain our concentration in the breathing, and then we just realize what type of thought I'm having, no? Is it negative? Is it possible? Is it positive? Am I going to be distracted by it, or I'm just going to let it go? You know, you're going to have definitely options, and you're going to see that you are able to decide. This is the training that we are doing with the mind. We are training ourselves to follow the thinking, the thoughts that we want to follow, and then to feed the thoughts we want to feed, right? So just a really small example, like if you wake up in the morning in a really good mood, you are really likely to have positive thoughts, and then during the day you're going to have positive words and actions, no? Because everything comes from the mind. As if you wake up in the morning with a really bad attitude and you feel like everybody is against you, so your thoughts are going to be negative, your words and actions are really likely to be negative. So if we pay attention to the thoughts and we realize that right now I'm feeling like this way, what type of thinking am I going to be following, and what type of thinking I'm going to be feeding, right? So in this practice, we are going to just get familiar with the environment. We are going to get familiar with how we can move the attention from one place to the other. And we're just going to realize that meditation is not about putting your mind in blank. I'm going to use a little bit the analogy of when we are riding our bicycles, and we go and we have one friend with us, and we are at a really slow pace, and we can definitely talk to the friend. We probably can pick up the phone, and we are aware of the environment, right? And we're still riding our bicycle. As if you are a Formula One driver and you are in a race, you are not able to pick up the phone, you are not able to see exactly what is around you. No, everything is so fast that your concentration has to be focused in one single point, which is the road, to be really, really concentrated. Otherwise, if you get a little bit distracted, there's definitely going to be an accident. And this is something that is also going to happen with us, even if we go in a really, really slow pace. But it could happen, but it's a little bit less likely, but it could happen that we lose control, we lose attention, we lose awareness, and that's when accidents happen. So let's practice and let's see how it feels. I suggest you to do this meditation sitting down. It's gonna be really short, it's gonna be really simple. Feel free to relax your shoulders, to place your hands anywhere you want. It could be on your knees, they could be on your legs. You can just experience what you like the most. And once you find your position, I invite you to close your eyes. And let's take some time to let the mind become aware of the sounds. Let your mind to be aware of your surroundings. Let your mind be aware of your body. Try to feel the shape of your body, your posture. The position of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Try to feel your back, your arms, your hands. Be aware of the position of your legs. Your feet. And let's just bring our attention to the breathing. Following the air that goes in paying attention to the air that goes out. And just observe how your body is asking you to breathe right now. As your attention continues in your breathing, you can realize you're still aware of your body, aware of the sounds. Perhaps there's thoughts that might feel like they are trying to distract you. And you can make a decision if to follow them or to follow your breathing. Before finishing with this practice, I would like to invite you to feel grateful Maybe you just want to repeat for yourself, thank you. Thank you for having another opportunity to live. Thank you for this moment. And maybe you like the idea of offering this practice to all the people in the world that in this moment are going through some type of suffering. Just offer this practice to them. Try to send them a little bit of love, a little bit of good energy. At your own rhythm, take 3 full and slow breaths. Really giving yourself permission to release the tension from your body. And now, when you feel ready, slowly open your eyes. And finish with your meditation. I would like to say that all the suffering that we have had in the past due to an uncontrolled mind is something that we can definitely avoid. How? By taking these breaks and taking the time to understand the mind and taking the time to learn that we can definitely take the control over where our attention goes and what type of thoughts to follow, and that is going to give us a really good result. This is going to give us the consequences that we are looking for, no? By starting contemplating the mind and giving ourselves the opportunity to really know our potential. And meditation is definitely giving us this opportunity to know ourselves and to know our mind and to really live the life we want to live. Thank you very much for your attention, for your time, and see you soon for another video. I would like to remind you, if you like this video, this channel, help me to share and subscribe, and don't forget about hitting that bell button if you want to receive the notifications. Thank you very much and have a great day. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.